I am Antoinette Williams, your beauty and wig maker extraordinaire. What I do, I empower aspiring beauty professionals to use cranial prosthesis for therapeutic methods as a solution to hair care and or hair loss. Today, I would like to share with you all in this video my wig block. This is a wig block for those of you who are familiar with that or not familiar with that, but this is a wig block. And what I did with this wig block, I created a mapping for foundation building, for wig making. And with this foundation, with this wig block, I use strings to map out the patterns of what I would use to create a wig foundation. And if you see, I have it mapped. I look like a little grid, but this is what I will call my mapping for foundation building. Okay. And this is this number rack here lets you know the circumference of this wig block, which is a 23. So what I did with this wig block, after I finished mapping it out, and based off of the tracings that I made with a pencil, a blue pencil, of course I erased it. I took the strings and I followed the lines that I had created to map out the wig block for the foundation building. Here you will see, okay, this part right here will be the front of the wig block, which is the hairline. This will be the hairline. Okay. Now, this part right here, if you see this part right there, when building your foundation, that area right there will be for what they call is your base foundation. There's a certain kind of lace that you will use here for your base foundation, to establish a base for your foundation. This area right here, this band, and this will have a sturdy piece of lace that will be right here, and that will hold the front part of your wig foundation and the back part of your foundation. So this right here is called a band, or your base foundation. Here, if you look back here, you see there's two different lines. You can do two different, this area right here is the nape. And how this is mapped out. And if you look, you can see how this, let's start with this one. You see how this is going all the way across, right? And it meets through the ear. It comes down here, here. That's one of the nape base that you can use, nape patterns that you can use. Also, if you follow this one, it goes down and around where the occipital bone is. So it will be this one right here that you can use as well. What your preference is as far as what you want to do with building your foundation. Okay, now if you see this band, this string right here, that right there, this right here in this area is your crown area. You will use a different type of lace or net for this area. You will use something like a diamond shape caul net, or a diamond shaped caul net, because that type of net, it has a little stretch. But you can also use another type lace that is a stretch lace, because what you want to do is have the lace form to the shape of the head without actually stretching it and overly stretching your lace. So this is what you want to do with this area. So here, your base lace, your base band, here you will use a vegetable net, which is a little sturdier. A vegetable net, yeah, which is a little sturdier right here, because like I say, your base has to be sturdy and it has to be strong, because that is going to be the base, the fundamental basis of that foundation. So you want to make sure that this is intact and you have a sturdy lace. Now there are ways you can create a foundation with just using one type of lace, but you have to make sure, again, this is a foundation that you're building. This is a foundation. You have to keep in mind that when you're building a foundation, you have to make sure that your foundation is strong. So you want a strong foundation, okay? Whenever you're building anything, make sure that you have a solid foundation. Even us as people, we need foundations. So foundations are good as long as they're sturdy. You will use the same lace, which is a sturdy lace, to put here around your band. You can also use just in this area if that's what you want to do, and use a different type of lace up here as long as it's sturdy, because again, you're building a foundation, and the foundation is going to determine how you build this foundation will determine how long this wig will last and what its endurance. So it all depends. At least you have options to building your base foundation. Okay, here at the top, I created this. I created this for like a closure piece here. I use this to create for like a closure piece. And then with this, you can create a parting for like the center or over to the sides. Again, you can add a piece of frontal lace here in the front if you want to be a little more versatile with your parting. Whereas if you want to do a deep side part, you know, or you want your front hairline to look a little more natural. But here, within this space, you can just use create a closure for here in this area. So this is what it looks like when you're mapping out your wig block for foundation building. Okay. I hope this video was helpful to you all. And I will create a foundation using the mapping that I have on this wig block to create a foundation. For tuning in, I hope that you will enjoy this video. Again, my name is Antoinette Williams. I am your beauty and wig maker extraordinaire. If you are interested in learning traditional wig making, which this is part of the traditional wig making, I do offer classes. You can message me or email me at aw.630@gmail.com. That's aw.sixthirty@gmail.com. I am also on Facebook and Instagram. I look forward to sharing more videos with you all, and stay tuned for more to come.